Alright guys, so today I'm going to take apart this HP laptop because when it turns on it says that the fan may be having a problem. So I'm going to show you what that message says and hopefully we can diagnose what the problem really is. Of course the computer itself already knows it's the fan, so we'll take a look at that. And as you can see, the message here says system has detected that a cooling fan is not operating correctly. Continued operation is not recommended. May cause unpredictable behavior that could result in random shutdown, data loss, blah blah blah. Anyway, what you want to do is unplug everything from the computer. So the mouse. Alright, make sure everything's off. Everything's unplugged. No power cable or anything. What you're going to need is 3 screwdrivers, a Phillips head, a normal sized one, a second Phillips head that's small, and then a flat head screwdriver. You also don't need this, but I recommend it. It's take a piece of paper and then just draw what the bottom of the laptop looks like, so you can put each screw in its proper place so you don't lose track of them, because some screws are larger than others. So I'm gonna put that over here and then flip the laptop over. I don't feel any heat. Take out the battery. Alright. As you can see, there's like a little T shape for this cover and this whole entire laptop. And that's exactly what I drew on this piece of paper. So every single hole or circle that you see on this piece of paper is where a screw will be put later on. So here we go. I'll take out this corner screw at the top. Place that on a piece of paper. It's going to look just like that on a piece of paper at the corner, and I'm going to work my way down. These 3 are actually hidden screws. They're underneath the CD drive, so these will be shown later on. These ones are on the side. These ones are under the cover. These ones are outside the battery. These are under the battery, and these ones are on the side laptop. So basically, anything you see within this little upside down T is going to be underneath the cover. So here we go. This screw right here, then this one, trying to do this pretty fast. There are screws right here as well as right here, and these are the hidden screws underneath the battery. 1, 2, and 3. This laptop is fairly new. I'm going to take a look at that. According to the battery itself is 2010, November 2010. So I'm assuming this computer is built in 2010. This laptop is a dv7-4100 model. Alright, now for those 3 silver screws underneath the battery, you will need the smaller screwdriver because the size is smaller. So as you can see, this screw is like super tiny. There we go. Sorry if it seems like I'm rushing, but I don't want the camera memory to run out. So, okay, got that out. Still got a couple more screws to go. Okay. It helps if you have a magnetic screwdriver to pick up the screws easier. As you can see, picks up all the screws. Alright, now the screws that are on the cover, they are actually attached to the cover, so they will not come out. Just unscrew them until you start to hear clicking noises, and then you can stop. Same thing with the rest of them. Okay. There's one more. Okay. Now the cover, just stick your fingernail on the top of the cover, underneath the cover, top of the cover, underneath the cover, and then pull up. And it will sound like you're breaking the cover, but they're actually attached by little tabs. Like here, here, here. Anyway, put that cover off to the side. In here you'll find 2 hard drives. So one here, one right here. You're gonna unscrew the screws out of them. So there are 4 screws on each hard drive. There's one right here. And what I like to do for these screws is that I put them off on the table temporarily, and then actually put them into the hard drive when I take them out. Focusing on the wrong thing. Okay. Oh, and make sure to unplug it too. So this cable runs all the way up, and it's the bottom plug. Just pull it up. All right. And here's the hard drive. It's a Seagate 500 gigabyte hard drive. So what I like to do with this is take the screws and just stick them in the little holes around the bracket. So let's stick this one in there. Stick this one in right here, and I'm gonna put that off to the side, just like this, sitting on a table. Alright, same thing with the second hard drive. The cable for this is attached right here. Let's just pull up. And the hard drive should come out right out. So once again, stick the screws in the bracket. And that'll be it for the hard drives. This one I believe is the same hard drive as the other one. Yep, it's another 500 gigabyte hard drive, so total is 1000 gigabytes or 1 terabyte. However, I think only one of them is actually being used as a C drive and the other one's used as a recovery drive. Next, take out the RAM memory back here. You can remove it easily just by these tabs on the sides, just spread them outward. You're going to use 2 hands for this. Alright, and then just pull the RAM out, set to the side. Same thing with the one on the bottom. Lastly is your wireless card. There are 2 wires, a gray one and a black one. Unplug the gray one by pulling up. Black one, same thing, pull up. And there are 2 screws, unscrew those 2 screws. And keep it together with the wireless card so you know that these screws are for the wireless card. It's going to pop up just like the RAM and just pull it out like this. Alright, next you're going to see me take out the screws that are in the middle of the T, which are located here. There are 2 small black colored screws right here. As you can see, it's a tiny little screw. It's the same size as the silver ones where the battery is, but you don't need the other screwdriver for it. Okay, so after taking out all these screws, it looks like this on my piece of paper. And there are 3 circles left, and those screws are underneath the CD drive. So once you unscrew the CD drive, which is right here, take your fingernail, stick it between the CD drive and the bottom cover of the laptop, and just pull in this direction. Alright, just like that. Set the CD drive to the side, and as you can see, there are 3 more screws. These are also the silver ones that are tiny. Alright, and that's it for all the screws. Alright, so if you need some help finding where the screws go, just look on here, pause the video if you need to, and find the screws that are on the laptop. Next, you're going to unplug this cable, which is right above that hard drive cable. This cable is for the CD drive, and to get to the fan, you're probably going to need to unplug it anyway. So unplug it, flip the laptop over, open it up. Now to remove the keyboard, you're going to take the flat screwdriver and you are going to stick it between, I need to turn on the light, hold on. You're going to stick it between the keyboard, which is the black color you see here, and the palm rest of your laptop is right here. It helps if you use your hand, kind of pull back on the keyboard a bit, and you can see right between the keyboard. Stick your flathead screwdriver between there, and then like pry it upwards. And after that, use your fingernail and then pull the rest of the keyboard up. Alright. So, let's do that. Okay. Work your way on the top of the keyboard to pull it out. Underneath is a ribbon cable, and all you gotta do is lift up on this black locking tab. So as you can see, it moves towards you, and then pull the cable up. Alright. Next, there are other two screws, one right here and one right there. You gotta unscrew. So we'll do that. I'll put these screws to the side since I know where these screws go already. Alright, next you're going to unplug the ribbon cables that you see here. Same thing with this keyboard one. It's a white cover this time, so lift up on the white cover and pull on the blue tab. Same thing for this one. Alright, and the last one's up here at the top. Alright, there's only 3 ribbon cables all together. I'll keep the light on. Alright, now to get this palm rest up, all you gotta do is just lift from the corner, lift the other corner, and then the top part is also held in by locking tabs, so lift it up slowly. Don't break it. Okay. What do now? This might be harder than it looks. Oh. Alright, if you can't get it off, you can tilt the screen back as far as it will go, and then lift it up with your finger in the back. There we go. Alright, so there are clips on the side as well, so those will come up as well. Okay. Getting no. Okay. Here we go. Let's get the cover off. Set that off to the side. And what you're looking at is the motherboard. You're going to unscrew 2 screws for the motherboard. One's located right here, and one is located right here. Unscrew those 2 out as well. Unplug this wire, which is the speaker. Also unplug the wire up here. Because that is the, which is that one for? Oh, that's a power cable. Alright, after you unplug that cable, unplug the cables underneath this sticker. The sticker peels right off. Pull up on this. Come on. Doesn't want to come out. There we go. That cable is the display, so now this sticker doesn't stick anymore. So that's the display cable. And now just lift up on the motherboard. I'm going to lift it up right here. So lift this side up and then pull towards the right side. And the fan cable should be below. And here's the fan, and here's the fan cable, and it looks like it's unplugged somehow. Alright, this should be the problem right here. So we're just going to plug it back in. Okay. Sometimes these cables get loose in some way, and they get unplugged, so plug it back in.